for coming to our Sunday service. Today is July 10th. Last night I was able to go to Bondan at Waipaku Honkanji. That was actually a lot of people. And I think, as if you see the scenery of the Bondans, it looks same Bondans. So, but the spread, the virus we cannot see, so we have to be very careful about safety. So anyway, last week it was very shocking event happened in Japan. The Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was shot and he passed away. We were so sorry about his sudden death. And as you may know, his grandfather was also Prime Minister, and his family was originally from Yamaguchi Prefecture, Tabuse Town. And Tabuse Town, lots of people here in Hawaii came from Tabuse. So we have lots of connection with Abe family. And also, Abe family is a Jodo member. So that was, we lost a big person. So anyway, and then today is also another important day. About exactly 2 years ago, July 10th, Reverend Nakano passed away. So 2 years already passed. So today we have a short moment to pray for the Reverend Nakano and those who passed away. So let us start the service. First invocation led by Reverend Tanabe. Page 3.
Amida-Buddha, the awakened one, the compassionate one, we ask for guidance on this happy day. Lead us from the numbness of routine and from all bitterness of heart to the peaceful place of compassion and wisdom. Grant us the strength and abiding consciousness to work together harmoniously in our temple and our community. Help us to always remember that life is one and therefore that all living things coexist and are interconnected, and that their infinite light of compassion shines above the hearts of everyone. Namu Amida desu.
Namu Amida desu. Page 5, Vandana Tisarana. 8. Golden chain. Together, I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends my happiness or misery. May every link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love become bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namu Amida Buddha. Thank you. Page 9, 8-fold practice. The Buddha teaches us that we may become pure and holy by following the rules he laid down for us. Let us repeat them and also remember at all times what they mean. First, right understanding. Let us learn and try to understand the truth. Second, right purpose. Let us try always to do what is right. Third, right speech. Let us be truthful and kind in all we say. Fourth, right conduct. Let us try to behave ourselves at all times. Fifth, right livelihood. Let us earn our living in a way which will not harm anyone. Sixth, right endeavor. Let us constantly try to become better. Seventh, right thought. Let us cherish our thoughts because our words and our actions arise from our thoughts. Eighth, right meditation. Let us think often of Amida Buddha and repeat the sacred name, Namu Amida Butsu. May the sacred presence of Amida, who said he would abide in his teaching, be our guide. May we follow his glorious example and tread with unfaltering steps this noble path until we too shall attain enlightenment. Namu Amida Butsu. Thank you very much. Page 24, Shoyakumon, led by Reverend Tanaka.
Light of Amida Buddha illuminates the 10 directions of the world, and all who call upon his name shall be received and never abandoned. Devotee thoughts of Amida Buddha's name, Nimbutsu Ichie.
Please offer incense. merit transference for the deceased. Dedicating merit through the chanting of sutra passages and the calling of Amida Buddha's name is an important practice in Jodo. This is the time to offer our prayers to our ancestors and beloved ones, as well as to remember them with gratitude for all they have done for us. May we aspire to live fruitful, peaceful lives, while sending our thoughts to those who are not with us in this world. Let us now offer our prayers so that everyone be released from suffering and be born into Amida Buddha's pure land of ultimate bliss. 願に将来諸宿毒開室へここに弔うところの奨励は本日四月東海大教指導首脳の御世主柳原真一より1937年俗名柳原達子と清楽院専用消失明年大師並びに柳原家先祖代々追善増上五代又根川区は茅和人より1926年俗名茅島こと霊陽妙高神明並びに茅島崎両家先祖代々追善増上五代又根川区は雲世主永田留より1963年俗名永田慶三こと太陽精進慶道古寺並びに永田家先祖代々追善増上五代又根川区は国行岩王より弔うところの奨励は山科洋次郎こと安陽長陽古寺追善増上五代又根川区は中野清子より1957年俗名中野内吉こと商与各順古寺追善増上五代又根川区は御世主北川義子より1953年俗名北川藤井こと神与明年生前名追善増上五代又根川区は御世主天眼光子より2015年俗名天眼レジの高弘こと法要流行真実追善増上五代又根川区は下司博ジェームスより2010年俗名下司幸子こと法要明節禅上に追善増上五代又根川区は亀本シャーリーより2007年俗名森本ジェンセン敏夫こと上陽春徳禅上門追善増上五代又根川区はハワイ浄土宗別院より2020年宗名中野寛順上人こと随蓮者宗与上人大乗寛順歌唱正言浄土ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブツナムアミダブ又根川区はハワイ開業以来開業時開業助院専門首相令不言行願行円満並びに男神と専門首相令追善増上五代戦士名物王南道士三代万礼無縁内視崩壊平等利益ページ26そういうこうで10年 together 東証10年ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムア
And so I'm sorry that I haven't kept in touch for 1 month. And sorry. And so as you know, I'm staying Kauai, switching once a month with Reverend Takano. And then on the 4th of July, I had a chance to go to 1 year single mission in Kauai with other ministers, Kauai ministers for dinner. So as you know, it was Independence Day. And I saw American fireworks for my first at the temple. And sorry, this is a picture. So this video which with the flash soon close. So you sometimes miss the eyes, and please do not continue watching closely. So this is the fireworks. My first impression was American fireworks was stronger than Japanese fireworks. And so I've never seen such strong fire in Japan. And so speaking of the fire, so Japan has also customs to use fire like fireworks on Independence Day. It is Obon, during Obon, and we used to different fire. They are called Mukaebi and Okuribi. On July 13, we make fire as welcoming spirits at the entrance of a house by burning ogara wood. Ogara wood is a wood. And on the other hand, on July 16, we make fire as sending of the spirits, and it's called Okuribi. We burn wood, however, the fire is very soft, like candle. What do you think the meaning of Mukaebi and Okuribi? The purpose of the fires is to prevent your ancestors from getting lost on the way to this world. In other words, they can come back to this world with the light of fire. Needless to say, brighten the darkness so that ancestors can see the way here. On the other hand, Okuribi is to send off the spirits. Obon in Japan consists of these two customs which have two different meanings. For example, we often roast the cucumber and eggplant to the ancestors on the special altar. We put 4 sticks as legs on cucumber and eggplant. It is like this. We put the cucumber with for the stick. It is the horse. Riding upon the horse, our ancestors come back to this world faster. On the other hand, the eggplant with for sticks the cow. Cow cannot run like a horse. Instead, cow can carry many things. So on the other hand, the eggplant with for sticks is the cow. Cow cannot run up. Instead, so when our ancestors come back here, they go back to the Pure Land with lots of omiyage. Riding upon the cow, our ancestors can say goodbye slowly to their heart's content. So it is a conclusion. I wanted to introduce this very important tradition to make fire during Obon. It will be wonderful if you can try both Mukaebi and Okuribi. As you know, so we cannot get ogara-u in Hawaii. Ogara-u is especially sold in Japan. Of course, however, we can use chopsticks. Needless to say, please be careful on the fireworks. Okay. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Reverend Tanabe. We seldom do mukaebi to welcome fire, even in Japan too. We don't do mukaebi. By making a fire, we start a home. We actually do at the gravesite to burn the fire, to make fire, and to bring the fire with torching, with lantern, to go to the Buddha. Then we start a bomb. This is a proper way to start a bomb. But this custom was lost, completely lost. So we seldom do. But now some people actually do make fire in front of the house by the entrance to welcome the spirit with fire. And okuribi, on the other hand, is a sending of fire. Is probably because at the end of Obon, we sometimes do Toro Nagashi. Toro Nagashi, floating lantern, is held in the meaning of to send off the spirit. So that is we call mukaebi. So there are two types of making fire, two meanings of Obon, to welcome fire and to send off fire. So that is a very important custom. And interestingly, fireworks, was invention by Chinese people in Song Dynasty about 10th century. And about 14th century, the fireworks was brought to Japan. And at the time, the small fireworks was done at the time of memorial service. In memory of somebody, we actually do the fireworks in Japan. And then during Edo period, more of fireworks were made, invented, big fire. Now we can see is actually the big fireworks were held in order to get rid of the, what we call, outbreak, the virus. At that time, probably the smallpox, it's called Tenento, was very popular. And in order to get rid of the smallpox, they make actually fireworks. So actually, the Song Dynasty, the Chinese people on the New Year's Day, Chinese New Year Day, they do lots of making sound by fireworks. That is actually in order to get rid of the evil spirit. We actually did everything, bad thing, and then we welcome the New Year. So at the time of New Year's end, or in the beginning of New Year, they make big firework. That is actually to get rid of the evil spirit. So that is actually very interesting. So maybe I'm thinking, because you never seen how we welcome Obon by making fire. So I actually, I have Ogara wood. I got it. So maybe this time I want to introduce, we make fire to welcome the spirit. So that is something. So anyway, thank you very much. Today, because Reverend Nakano passed away July 10, we sing Inochi no Ryu.
は南無阿弥陀仏。
Thank you very much. This concludes the Sunday service. I have an announcement. Next Sunday we don't have Sunday service because we are going to set up auto at Social Hall 9 o'clock Sunday, July 17th. Then we start private open service from 18th to 21st, Monday to Thursday. Then we have our open service starting from Hatsubon service at 10 o'clock. Then 6 o'clock regular open. On the next day, July 23rd, Saturday, 10 o'clock, we have regular service, and 6 o'clock at the regular open service. And then on the 24th, we have open service, 10 o'clock. This is the last service. Then we may have some kind of entertainment at the end of the open. Then we clean up, and we now, later, we start preparing for the Bon Dance. Bon Dance is held on August 20th, Saturday, only one day this month. So anyway, thank you very much. This concludes the service. ありがとうございます。
But the thing is, everybody